Before the war, I was a blacksmith in my village. My 5-year-old little brother was always hanging around me asking, "Big brother, how do you do all that?" I always gave him the same short answer: "When you're older, I will teach you everything." When it all began, I was recruited into the army to help prepare weapons. One day I heard from a certain source that my village had been attacked. I dropped everything and, despite the threat of being branded a traitor to the nation, I decided to return to my family. But they were already gone. The entire village had vanished. My little brother, my parents, my girlfriend, my neighbors, all gone. Thank you for letting me join you, even though at first I tried to rob you. I'm sorry once again, but you know yourself how hard it was to get back on my feet after all that. You're a good person, Kunal. You've created a place I can once again call my home. I now have something to return to every day.
I... I can't. I can't! I'm pregnant, don't you understand? At last, I'm in a place where I feel safe. Behind the walls, there's nothing wanting for me but hunger and suffering. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I had to do to get here. And now I'm supposed to leave my sanctuary. I have to stay here. Not even for myself anymore, but for my child.
Kunai built a new settlement entirely under her control, and her deeds during the war turned into countless legends about her clan. For this reason, her daughter Tanzuki became highly sought after, as every man in the village wished to belong to the prestigious Aishi family. Kunai and her husband decided to take advantage of the girl's popularity and organized a competition among the young men. Beyond being entertainment for the people, it was also an opportunity to help Tanzuki awaken the senpai effect. This effect did not appear suddenly, but was instead triggered by a man's actions. In theory, it could be awakened by anyone. Yet because of the slow and complex process of getting to know one another, finding one's true other half was complicated and often a matter of luck. Although Isamu lost the duel, he won Tanzuki's heart, which sparked massive controversy directed at her family. Rumors spread that the entire contest had been rigged to discredit Ranmaru, who was known as the village's infamous heart stealer. Tanzuki was outraged by how things had turned out. What infuriated her most was that people who had no understanding of the laws governing the feeling of emptiness and incompleteness, passed down from generation to generation, were now making judgments. It wasn't her fault that the defeated man happened to possess what she had never seen in any other. Tanzuki deliberately ignored the mysterious spectre, refusing to let it cloud her mind. Deep down, she felt the woman harbored no good intentions. The spectre, however, grew increasingly impatient with every failed attempt, and so decided to strike at a more vulnerable target. Thus began a series of inexplicable incidents. From time to time, one of the men in the village would suddenly lose his senses, overcome only by hatred and the desire to harm the Aishi family. It was as if someone were controlling them, sending them forth like a private army against Tanzuki. Soon theories arose that the girl was cursed, or even possessed. Rumors that deeply fractured the social fabric of the village. The news of Tanzuki's pregnancy spread through the village, sparking celebrations from morning till night. At her husband's side, the girl felt happy despite the hardships of fate. Yet she did not know that life would show her no mercy. Kenzo survived the attack, but the incident drove Tanzuki, fearing for her family, to seek help from a nearby order of monks who, according to local rumors, specialized in demonology.
I see the darkness that enfolds you. You are bound within it, locked away by something not of this earthly realm, something vast and demonic. Your forebears committed deeds most extraordinary. They welcomed this demon beneath their roof, granting it a place among you. They fashioned for it a wellspring of power, and you, child, are its sustenance. The demon is bound to you, hopelessly bound. For generations it has used your family as its instrument. And you have shamed it. You have stirred its wrath, dear child. Alas, our art can do nothing here. The demon is too strong, far too well fed by those who come before you. Forgive me, my child, but this demon will hound your bloodline until the very last of your kin draws their final breath.
Tanzuki was placed under the care of Sister Jorin, who guarded a neighboring convent of nuns. Under her watchful eye, the girl was to endure the entirety of her pregnancy, hoping that her future child would not be tainted by the curse, just as the monk had foretold.
No. Come on, we can do this without. No. Push into your bum. Bring those legs right back. Good girl. Oh, good girl. Go on then. Fab. Good girl. Sarah, try not to make any noise. Push everything into your bottom, darling.
Believing that the Aishi clan would perish with her, Tanzuki resolved to remain in the convent until the end of her days. She did not know, however, that her mother had a younger sister,